You all right? I know you had your eyes on those tag titles.
Nah, I get it. I really do. You gotta keep your eye on the prize.
We both do. You're back in the bigs. It's not time for you to share the spotlight. It's time for you to steal every show you're on.
You're right. Absolutely. What you did in there with Aldis is give me an opportunity. And I'm gonna take it.
Pretty soon, everyone on SmackDown is going to know what I have all along. Hector Flores is a name people are going to remember. Hey, heard you were looking for me?
Welcome home, Moose. Right back where you belong.
It took me a minute, but I got here. Now all I gotta do is get in there with the main event.
You better be ready to put in that work if you want to reach my lofty heights.
That's what I'm working on.
I do know one person who's definitely looking to put his hands on you. My cousin Jacob doesn't like you very much.
Yeah, I've gotten that impression. First champion I've ever set off by telling him I didn't want to take his title.
Fatu is not an enemy you want. I'd put some eyes in the back of my head if I was you, Oos.
Always. Thanks, Jay. I get the impression you think walking away from the tag team scene is a bad idea.
I do think that a bird in the hand is sometimes worth two in the bush. You and Hector had a real chance at beating the New Day in a rematch.
It's been 6 months since I lost to Braun. If I'm going to get back to him and Heyman, I need to get going on my road to WrestleMania.
It might be a bit early for WrestleMania talk, but if you want to move up the card, there's no time like the present.
I like the sound of that. What are you thinking?
A man who reminds the world who he is one match at a time.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 231 pounds, the Archetype EPE.
You get the sense with the Archetype that every move, every step is part of something bigger.
There's no wasted motion, no wasted effort. He's methodical, but never mechanical, and that's what's fueling this comeback journey.
One of the most vicious strikers in WWE history.
But he's also one of the most charismatic stars in WWE history, too.
And his opponent from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
I think the Shinsuke Nakamura we see now is the one the world deserves. People stop taking Shinsuke seriously. Stop fearing him. And now, things are going to be worse for them because of it.
Nakamura certainly has taken a ruthless turn, adopted a more vicious attitude.
And now those famous strong-style strikes are even deadlier than ever.
What a bizarre ritual this is, Booker. Nakamura used to command the crowd like a rock concert. Now he's just consumed by evil.
Michael, you got to understand, lots of things haunt this man. Been so close to the mountaintop, but never quite reached it.
And this darkness, you can see it in his eyes. This isn't fun. There's no smiles. This is just about Nakamura bringing pain and suffering to anyone in his way. There's the bell, and the first superstar with 2 falls here is the winner.
This is how things were done originally. It's truly a test of stamina and perseverance. Earning that first fall is a huge step forward, but earning that second is the only way to win.
Oh, and a KDMO!
Thanks for coming. Caught with a clothesline.
Springboard! Shooting star press!
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Stomping down on that arm.
Shinsuke Nakamura needs to figure out a solution.
Nakamura having a tough time here.
What do you think is an overlooked factor in terms of strategy in a 2 out of 3 falls match?
Definitely the importance of staying cautious, especially in the early goings. The last thing you want to do here is rush into things and make a mistake that ends up putting you behind.
He's looking a little battered now.
Questionable defense on that sequence, has to tighten that up.
Uh-oh, full Nelson. Reverse STO.
Up into the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes.
Lift off. What impact. There's one. Teardrop suplex. They're going to go, I think, for a second one. No way. 3 in a row.
If you can do maneuvers like that, you should absolutely show it off.
Uh-oh, look at these repeated strikes. Here we go for the kill shot.
There's blood in the water now. He better be careful.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here. Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
Here we go, set. Boom. Big shot right there to the jaw. What are we going to do? Set up for that avalanche. Wait a minute.
An avalanche attitude adjustment.
The King of Strong Style is being dismantled.
Yeah, now Nakamura's got to turn the momentum around.
Climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
From the top, shooting star press.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Exhibiting a crazy amount of strength here. He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he can, but for how much longer?
Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. Boom! And he's taking on a lot of offense here, guys.
He looks absolutely sapped from the beating he's been taking.
We're gonna go for that powerbomb.
But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
Face first with the reverse STO.
Shinsuke Nakamura being tested here.
Here we go.
Oh, lands right on the knees. That can change everything.
Oh, he flips that around. He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
Incredible opportunity if he can collect his bearings here.
Nakamura gets the counter. answer for Nakamura.
Springs to the second, no third rope. Big time cutter.
Cover! 2. He finds a way to score the fall. The King of Strong Style is being dismantled.
Shinsuke needs to reassert himself back into this match.
Hard to imagine there's much left in the tank.
No question, he is in trouble. This match taking a tremendous toll on his stamina.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Oh, flips the lever, shoulders down.
Here is your winner, the Archetype EPE.
The Archetype showed clarity and conviction to get this victory. This wasn't just a win. It was a message.
A message that may or may not be received by the rest of the roster. He's not the only one intent on getting better every match.
A man who adds to his legacy with every match.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 231 pounds, the Archetype EPE.
You want to talk about respect? This guy's earned every ounce of it.
Respect doesn't win matches, Wade. You got to be ruthless out there, and I'm not sure he's got that gear anymore.
Can the Archetype rise, or does the climb stop here? Here comes the 330-pounder, Bronson Reed.
And his opponent, representing the Vision, from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed has been on a path to destruction ever since arriving in WWE.
Oh, yes, man. With no signs of slowing down either. Reed just wants to crush everyone in his way to prove he's the baddest guy around.
He's doing a great job of that. Bronson Reed strikes fear into anyone who opposes him because they know there is pain to come. Here's the bell, and we're about to see Bronson Reed in action.
You might not like his methods, but Big Bronson Reed has always been upfront and honest about reaching that higher echelon. He understands that this business is about checks and championships.
Yeah, Bronson Reed's made his intentions clear. He will stop at nothing to get to the top here in WWE. He doesn't care who he has to step on or flatten to do so.
But across the way is a man who's rededicated his focus. Someone who's been spending extra time training and scouting for his competition.
Swinging neck breaker. And perhaps Reed's confidence just got a bit shaken.
You might see this as an early wake-up call. Get the blood pumping.
A hammerlock applied and an arm breaker. Oh, that could break an arm. Reed is getting picked apart right now.
Reed looks to have been well scouted. Oof, just stomping away at the arm.
Oh, man. That's an accent.
Up high.
Shooting star press. Springboard. Shooting star.
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
You know he's got something big planned for him now.
Nothing quite like the phenomenal forearm. He is completely focused on the task at hand here.
And don't
Flying shooting star press. His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
It seems the physicality of this match is finally catching up to them.
And he retaliates. And he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
Time now for Bronson to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
Absolutely crushing display of power from the big Aussie.
Bronson
Knees up. Got the knees up just in time.
As their opponent trapped, double underhook into a neck breaker. Will Bronson get back up?
I'm looking for the pin here.
He wins! He wins!
Here is your winner, the Archetype EPE.
The crowd believed in him tonight, and he didn't let them down.
The adoration of the WWE Universe feels great, but history shows applause doesn't guarantee success. He'll need more than that to keep this comeback going.
Back at WWE, back for glory. The Archetype.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 231 pounds, the Archetype EPE.
Listen to that reaction. These people have not forgotten what the Archetype means to this place and this business.
Sure, they remember the past. The question everyone should be asking is whether or not this guy has a future.
Say his name!
I'm so hyped. It's Joe Hendry.
And he appears!
And his opponent from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Joe Hendry.
I can barely hear myself. The crowd becomes unglued every time this man makes an appearance.
He's got an entrance that goes viral every time, Wade, but he's already proven he can win titles and main events, appeared at the Royal Rumble, appeared at WrestleMania.
And, pardon the phrase, but I believe Joe Hendry is just getting started.
We're underway, and Joe Hendry is ready to get things rolling.
Now this guy right here, Joe Hendry, he's gonna be paying money real soon, man. Sold out concerts after the big shows, everybody waving their hands from side to side. Oh my God, I love it now.
Yeah, the hype absolutely is real for Joe Hendry. Not just an internet sensation, Joe Hendry is a superstar in every sense of the word. And if you don't believe yet, you will soon enough.
He's taking on a guy that's looking to put him in his place here tonight. This guy's been saying all week how he's going to prove a point in this match tonight.
Swinging neck breaker.
And a breathtaking double jump tornado.
And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
Yeah, and he has got to think of something before things get worse for him.
trouble shifting the tides.
Joe's cage might be a bit rattled.
This one could be over.
Oh!
Display of power here into a chicken wing. Face buster!
Kick to the midsection.
Twist of fate! He's taking a beating, but can he hold on?
Yeah, I really don't know how.
Pick your jaw up off the floor.
From up high, the 630 splash. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now. Uh-oh. Springboard coup de grace! He's in a bit of agony now.
But I think the real question is how much more.
Lift off. Shooting star press.
Counter. Saw it coming. Finally, Joe's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
But Joe still has to do more to get this fully in his favor.
German suplex.
Henry having trouble shifting. Waiting for his opponent to get back to his feet.
Destructive knee to the face. This is troublesome for Joe.
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, the Archetype EPE.
All that rebuilding looks to have paid off tonight as quiet work has turned into loud results.
Oh, this win will go a long way towards building his confidence as the stakes continue to rise.
The Archetype is back. The Archetype is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 231 pounds, the Archetype EPE.
The crowd may love him, but all that goodwill does not win championships.
Maybe not, but his work ethic just might. The Archetype never takes a night off.
Here comes the Bruiserweight.
And his opponent from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
Very rarely will you find a superstar who derives as much pleasure from hurting their opponent as Pete Dunne does.
Pete Dunne is going to be an all-time great before his career is said and done. There's no doubt about that. And Pete Dunne is focused, ready to compete here tonight.
An absolute master of catch-style wrestling, Pete Dunne is as ruthless of an opponent as you'll ever meet in the WWE.
The Bruiserweight is a true student of the sport, always working on mastering. But wait a minute, showing no signs of wanting to return the gesture.
And that is one way to rattle your opponent's mindset from the start.
Yeah, clearly a miscommunication here. With one superstar thinking there's respect here, where the other thinks quite the opposite. Oh, he timed that counter well.
And I think that one busted up Pete Dunne a bit.
Head into a collar and elbow.
Strong shove there.
Caught with a lariat. Uh-oh. Turns it around.
Oh, ouch.
Capitalizes on Dunne's mistake.
And a breathtaking double jump tornado. T-bone into a power slam. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
Boom kick! Dunne is getting picked apart right now.
Heavy
Launching. Shooting star.
Springboard. Phoenix splash!
You gotta be kidding me. Pick your jaw up off the floor. 630.
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
Physical exhaustion, mental exhaustion. It's all adding up right about now. That's brutal. That chop. Ouch.
shoving him into the corner now.
Turns it around. Uncorks an uppercut. Trapping the arms. Oh, what blows to the back of the neck.
He might have him.
He kicks out at two.
There it is, that fighting spirit, doing whatever you can to power through and stay in this thing.
Arm wringer applied.
Arm wringer finger snap.
Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out. Oh, my God.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade.
Blast off. Oh, what a moonsault. Going all out and not turning back. Not giving a damn about any caution.
He's going back for more. How much stamina does he have?
From the heavens with the greatest of ease.
And he tosses it back in now.
Watch out.
5-star frog splash.
That has Pete Dunne rocked. Wait, you guys seeing this? Dunne trying to fight against this, trying to resist.
Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
Will we see a tap out?
Oh, tapping out, surrendering to the pain, man.
Here is your winner, the Archetype EPE.
The Archetype has returned with conviction. Tonight was proof of that.
Yeah, it's a big win, Cole, but he can't afford to stand still. He's not coming back as much as he's trying to catch up.
Back at WWE, back for glory. The Archetype.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 231 pounds, the Archetype EPE.
Listen to that reaction. These people have not forgotten what the Archetype means to this place and this business.
Sure, they remember the past. The question everyone should be asking is whether or not this guy has a future. Lock your doors, hide your girlfriends, and alert the authorities.
Call the barber to shave his mustache.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
You can talk about the type of person Dominic Mysterio is all day, but you can't deny this kid has it.
Is it his terrible mustache, his greasy mullet, or his appetite for chicken tenders?
No, I'm talking about that intangible charisma that you just can't teach and you just can't learn. You either got it or you don't. And like I said, Dirty Dom's, he got it.
I won't take away from Dom's in-ring ability or his in-ring instincts, which are well beyond his years, but he's still a weasel who always seems to find a new low to sink to. Just ask his dad.
Oh, believe me, we've talked about Dom. I'm staying out of that family drama. I'm just saying what I see from this kid.
Dominic Mysterio is a true workhorse in WWE. The first man to ever main event Raw, SmackDown, and NXT in the same week.
Could stand to focus more on his in-ring and less on his love life and personal issues.
Dom's an excellent multitasker. He can juggle it all. Dominic Mysterio is a true workhorse.
Dominic Mysterio standing in the ring, prepared to fight.
This Dominic Mysterio kid, he's the real deal. Like it or not, he learned from his family, his legacy, and then elevated everything they taught him with his raw talent. This makes him one dangerous individual in the ring.
Dangerous and untrustworthy. Potent combination for a man with no shortage of ambition here in WWE.
But across the way, he's looking at a man that's laser focused, that's got his eyes on the prize. He spent extra time training, extra time scouting his competition.
Yeah, his determination and drive are on a whole other level now, and he's looking to show that tonight. Oh, kick connects.
Inflicting more damage to the leg.
Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue.
Oh, Dominic gets cut off.
Inverted STO.
Set up in the corner now.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Forearm to the jaw.
Now here we go. Beautiful swinging neck breaker. Looks like that really got him there.
He'll find a way to counter back, though. Soaring. Shooting star press.
Vicious swinging neck breaker. Boom.
Gonna take this thing to the high.
Opponent completely debilitated on the top buckle. Not where you want to be. Well, this is one way to get down. From the second buckle.
Into the flying bulldog.
I think I felt that one.
Driven down hard.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. And another.
Over and over. He has to be in a world of hurt here.
But these are the rules of battle. You have to be naive to expect anything less.
Pick your jaw up off the floor. 630. Time to flip it. Boom!
Switch.
And wow, check out Dominic's face.
Measuring his man center of the ring.
Will that close Dominic out?
Going for the cover. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, the Archetype EPE.
The Archetype showed clarity and conviction to get this victory. This wasn't just a win. It was a message.
A message that may or may not be received by the rest of the roster. He's not the only one intent on getting better every match.
There's the Archetype. You've been on a hell of a roll. Ready to keep it going tonight?
You know I am. But I wanted to ask about your long-term plans for me.
Fire away.
You've been putting me in there with some fantastic wrestlers. But where are we going? Survivor Series is right around the corner, and I don't have a match.
You've been in the game long enough to know that spots on a Big Four PLE are at a premium. Gunther and Roman already have their match for the World Heavyweight title, and Braun is defending against Rusev. Your old partner Hector just made the show against Penta. But there are still some spots available. You want on Survivor Series, go out there and be spectacular.
Fair enough. So what do you have for me tonight?
Ludwig Kaiser has been gaining momentum since coming back from injury. Tear the house down against him, and you'll find yourself with a golden opportunity sooner rather than later.
Did you hear? I'm wrestling at Survivor Series, one-on-one with Penta.
Aldous might have mentioned something about that. Good news, Hector. You earned it.
I couldn't have done any of this without you. I wouldn't even be on the main roster if it wasn't for you.
You'd have found your way here sooner or later. Win or lose, I know you and Penta are gonna have everyone talking.
I plan on winning.
No doubt. Seriously, Hector. Congratulations. Whatever happens, I'm proud of you.
The Archetype set to take on Kaiser.
What the hell? It's the Samoan werewolf.
The Archetype is in trouble.
Chad Patton's not going to be able to pull him off.
General Manager Nick Aldis and our producer Road Dogg pulling Jacob Fatu back.
Fatu's letting him off the hook tonight.
And the Archetype may be hurt.
Archetype! I'm done with the disrespect. Only reason I didn't send you to the hospital is because I want you in the ring. Every day, you out there talking. Oh, I gotta get back to Braun and the Wise Man. Oh, all that matters is the WWE title. Nah! I told Road Dogg I want the Archetype at Survivor Series. I told Aldis to put my title on the line. Don't think you just got an opportunity, though. Nah, you caught a sentence. See, this isn't just a belt to me. It's my legacy. It's my blood. It's my family. I spent 819 days in the box thinking about coming here and taking what's mine. When my grandma passed away, Umaga laid his Intercontinental Championship to rest with her. The IC belt is buried in my family's crypt. And you think you're gonna put disrespect on it? Nah, Oos. I'm not some stepping stone on your way back to glory. Because after I'm done with you, you're gonna wish your ass stayed home. You know what I mean?
When Roman Reigns first mentioned the idea of bringing Jacob Fatu to WWE, I told him the Samoan werewolf is an agent of chaos you simply cannot control. Fatu's a tornado, a monsoon, a volcano. Why would you antagonize a force of nature?
I know exactly what I'm up against, Paul.
I'm not sure you do. You have been playing it safe, taking baby steps. This isn't like anything you faced in NXT. Jacob Fatu is a force you haven't seen since you were destroyed by Braun Breaker. Hey, let's face it. This comeback of yours has been an abject failure. You couldn't even get your partner to the ring for a tag team title match. And you think you can beat Jacob Fatu?
I know I can.
Hey, I've been looking for you. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just been focused on my match with Fatu.
I felt bad I couldn't get out there to help when he jumped you. By the time I realized what was going down, it was already over.
I appreciate that, Hector. It's all good.
Great. I didn't want to be worrying about that headed into my first solo PLE match. Going up against Penta is a make-or-break moment for me, you know?
Whether it's a PLE, a live event, or an indie show with 217 people, they should all feel that way.
You still get butterflies before you go out there?
I've got a match against Jacob Fatu tonight. There's a whole swarm in there.
The Samoan werewolf's no joke. You ready for him?
Guess we're about to find out. Anything can happen with him. Tell you what, if things go sideways, you got my back?
After all you've done for me, I got you. Fatu tries anything, I'll be there for you.
Hey, Adam. It's good to see you.
You're killing it on SmackDown since you won the Dusty Classic. If that match against New Day had happened on Raw, I would have fought for you to keep the titles.
I appreciate that, but you know where I'm trying to get. If Hector and me had won the tag titles, I'd be stuck on a different path.
The one you're currently on led you right to Jacob Fatu, so you might want to check your compass.
Oh, you're another one who thinks I can't beat him.
You can beat him, but you better bring your absolute best.
I will. And then I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. And then I'll be headed to Raw to face your champion Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Sounds like you got it all figured out. But don't look past the Samoan werewolf. That dude is a wrecking ball, and he's looking to demolish you.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Tonight is the greatest challenge of the Archetype's career.
A match with Jacob Fatu isn't just a challenge, it's right there in the name of the PLE. This is about survival.
That's exactly right, Wade. Fatu said it best himself. This isn't an opportunity for the Archetype. It's a sentence.
We're about to find out if this is the Archetype's new beginning or the end of the comeback.
Possibly the most dominant champion in WWE has arrived.
I had the opportunity to work with Fatu early in his career after he got outside, and you could feel that he was a generational talent when he walked in the door, man.
Here's a statistic for you. Since winning the Intercontinental Championship, Jacob Fatu has defended the title 18 times. The longest of those matches was 6 minutes, 34 seconds. The Samoan werewolf does not work by the hour.
You can take a player off the street, but you can't take the streets out of the player.
Introducing the challenger from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 231 pounds, the Archetype EPE. And his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
The Intercontinental Championship, one of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment.
And here we go. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Booker, you know Fatu as well as anyone. What does the Archetype need to do here?
Survive. If he can make it through Fatu's initial list and take him into the deep waters, maybe he can find a hole in the werewolf's game.
You might as well ask someone to survive getting mauled by a grizzly bear in the wilderness. Even if you manage to crawl away, you will never be the same.
The Archetype wasn't looking for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and Jacob Fatu took that as a personal insult. Now the Archetype has a chance to win the title, and Fatu is looking to end his comeback once and for all.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
He's in his clutches.
Samoan drop.
Crossbody.
He's able to reverse it. Phenomenal forearm.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength. T-bone into a power slam.
The champion looking slightly rocked now.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be enough to end things yet.
Springboard coup de grace.
Quick thinking from him right there.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and...
A perfect Falcon arrow there.
That's using your head. to flip it. Boom, switch.
Flying in like a missile.
Jacob Fatu cuts him off.
We're going to line up a big clothesline to the outside, and that was a hard landing onto the ground. Caused some major damage, and, whoa, things might be about to get a lot worse.
Suicide dive.
Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off. Driven into the barricade.
Smash against the barricade there, man. Oh.
These attacks are clearly adding up on the champion.
Yeah, but there's still a path to victory in this one. Just gotta get back on track. And he's feeling himself now. This crowd got him fired up.
Gotta get back into the ring quickly. Otherwise, this match is over. Placing him in the corner. Fatu's on the ropes.
Look out.
The Archetype just took out the referee.
And here comes a Samoan drop.
The Archetype is hurt.
Jacob Fatu sensing an opening here.
The Archetype is in trouble.
This is not going to end well.
He's got a chair, and it looks like he's headed to the top.
We're about to see a giant Samoan steel chair splash.
He's gonna crush the Archetype.
Hector Flores just saved his mentor's life.
Hector telling him to take the chair and bust up Fatu.
Doesn't look like the Archetype's willing to get his hands dirty.
What the?
No, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You asked for this! You made me do this!
Hector Flores has cut ties with the man who brought him to the dance.
Jacob Fatu has no idea what just happened.
And he does not care.
Double springboard moonsault.
That'll do it.
Jacob Fatu retains the Intercontinental Championship.
It's one thing to have to face the Samoan werewolf, but there was no chance the challenger was going to overcome a betrayal.
Stabbed his mentor in the back. Now we just have to find out why.
And now Hector Flores is here to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Penta. Oh? Is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the Archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about his comeback journey. He asked me to watch his back. And when I did, he acted like he didn't need me. Again, just like always. He didn't need me. I was the one who pointed out that he had severe blind spots. And I was the one who brought him out on the indies to show him what modern wrestling looks like. If it wasn't for me, he would have been stuck at the PC, and you never would have heard from him again. Then, he acted like he did me a favor when he brought me to NXT. I carried his ass all the way to win the Dusty Classic. Then what do you think the so-called Archetype does? He traps me in a locker room so he can go out there against the New Day and have the spotlight all to himself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past him. No matter what you believe. After that moment, he threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of his hopes and all of his dreams. No, You don't get to be Intercontinental Champion. No. You will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match. Because you will be facing Hector Flores. I am taking that opportunity from you, like you took so many from me.